Prime Minister, Malcolm Turnbull, makes the point that this is the most exciting time in human history and the most exciting time to be an Australian. And the reason Malcolm says that is because we live in a world that is rapidly changing. Technology disruption is changing our traditional industries at a rate that we couldn't imagine only a few short years ago. And globalisation is shrinking our globe at an incredibly fast rate. But we're not going to allow fear to define our response to an age of technology disruption. Instead, we're going to embrace that change, make that change our friend so that we can drive the future prosperity of our country. We're coming off an incredible base. We've experienced nearly a quarter of a century of uninterrupted economic growth. And that's been driven by productivity, by economic reform, and particularly the resources boom. It's a great story for our country. My family are farmers, my brothers work in the coal mines. We should all be very proud of our history. But if we're going to continue that trajectory of uninterrupted economic growth, of increasing living standards and more job opportunities for the next generation of Australians, then we have to embrace innovation in everything that we do, and we're going to have an ideas boom, not just a resources boom. And that's exactly what the Turnbull government's National Innovation and Science Agenda seeks to do, to unlock our potential, to remove those roadblocks by addressing a few key areas. First, we're going to embrace the best elements of our culture, that aspirational mindset, that entrepreneurial spirit in everything that we do. We need to use the policy levers of taxation and other things at our disposal to unlock more capital to be invested in Australian innovation. We have the potential to have the business products, the ideas, the services that change the world for the better, if only we can have more capital invested into that Australian innovation. We're going to drive collaboration between the government, higher education, our fantastic science research institutes, and the private sector on the commercialisation of our great ideas. It is that collaboration that will unlock the huge potential that we're sitting on when it comes to our incredible research. We're going to ensure that the next generation of Australians have the skill sets when it comes to science, technology, engineering, mathematics, digital technology and entrepreneurial skill sets to participate in a rapidly changing workforce and equip them for the 21st century. And we're also going to ensure that government acts as an exemplar of innovation. We can't expect the Australian people to go out and be more innovative, more entrepreneurial, to take on more risk, unless the government, as the largest business and customer in the economy, is prepared to be more innovative in the way that we do business. So if you're interested in the National Innovation and Science Agenda, go to my YouTube channel and see some of the best and brightest from across our country explain why we need an ideas boom and why the Turnbull government's National Innovation and Science Agenda will drive our future prosperity for decades to come.